On this topic of the Magastan, bone or bust, meaning stock go to zero. What is the probability that a stock like Nikola from yesterday's price goes to zero? The hardest thing to short yesterday to me looked like the things that could go to zero, which is interesting.
I mean, I think Nikola probably, it certainly could. There are, commercial electric vehicle subsidies in this new bill. Is it possible that they are able to eke out an existence on those? I doubt it, because they don't have a dealer network. Like it's just very hard to take Nikola seriously if I could buy an equivalent or better electric truck from PACCAR, right? A PACCAR isn't going to go bankrupt. It's going to be able to service my truck anywhere in the world. It's going to have an aftermarket when I go to sell that thing, support, financing. There's just a lot of things that they will have that a Nikola. So I think Nikola certainly is at risk of that. In the case of a Lucid, they are backed by the Saudis to the extent they would, potentially have access to additional liquidity in, a form of selling additional equity to wealthy investors or something like that. Like a Rivian has Amazon as a backer and some other notable backers, and some different divisions. People are interested in those assets, probably not. And they also have obviously billions of dollars of cash sitting around that they're burning, right? They'll go through that. You just saw Romeo burn through all of their cash. So, but yeah, I think over somebody like a Nikola, somebody like a Lucid really doesn't have a niche that they're going to win. I mean, it's just a very, very narrow market for their vehicles. It's very hard to get scale. It's very competitive into the market. I think a lot of these will end up going bankrupt or going away or becoming irrelevant.
So a zero to me, if it goes to zero something, that's still a zero. If it goes to from whatever the price is to 5 and then 2, that's pretty much a zero. But it's, I want, and I'm trying to make sure, because I know a lot of people and a lot of even our hedge fund clients didn't make enough money on the way down for the first 6 months of this because they didn't execute on it. So I'm focused on the macro show and making sure that you don't spend your waking hour panic stricken thinking about other people's talking points like Nikola going up another 20% when the very high probability event is that stock can get cut in half twice from here and you can make your year back. Okay. So there's a lot going on out there, Jay. I mean, I just think it's a phenomenal example of how the game and the machine changes. Of course, Mike Green's explained this plenty of times, but yesterday was a flow trade, right? It's a basket trade. You got Goldman's most shorted basket. Nikola's in that basket, and it's up 10% in 2 days. I mean, it has nothing to do with your research. It has everything to do with the positioning, and that's when you take advantage of it.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.